everyone, this video is the second part of my trip to Vancouver. On day 4, we go hiking in Minikara Regional Park, which is just 15 minutes away from Port Coquitlam. This park is a combination of forest, marshland and quiet trails. There are signs of beware of black bears across the park, and if a wild start making loud noise can keep the bears away. So we try to speak louder and even sing along the hike, or just play music on the phone when we're tired. After roughly 40 minutes, we get to the low no lookout point. The hike is of medium intensity, but the view is spectacular. There's also a high no lookout point, which is more intense, but since we're running late, so we didn't go. Talking about running late, let me fast track back to what happened earlier this morning. We originally planned to hike in Pinecoinburg Provincial Park. We followed the instruction on Google and took Victoria Drive, then connected to Curry Road. But we didn't see any sign of the entrance nor the parking lot along the road. As we drove further in, our data signal was lost and we got to a point where the road is ended and there's a sign saying this provincial park is still under development. We were super confused as it says open on Google, and we even saw reviews and pictures of people going here. Well, this is still a myth for us, so if you ever come here before, we appreciate if you share your experience. After the hike, we are now heading to grab something for lunch. We are here at Katsuya Kakulam, a Japanese restaurant specialized in katsu and curry. We ordered their lunch special set which has pork katsu, shrimp tempura, some sides, and a mini bowl of udon. We also ordered a mozzarella and cheddar mixed cheese katsu. Both dishes are excellent and I really like the cheese katsu. It's like melting in your mouth. Next, we're heading to White Rock. I heard that the sunset is really stunning there. Hopefully we can make it in time. Yay! We are here and it's 6 p.m. and just the right time for sunset. Located in the south of Surrey, which is roughly an hour drive from downtown, its iconic landmark, the 470-meter long White Rock Pier, is the longest pier in Canada. People often come here for picnic or paddle boarding during summer. You can enjoy your meals or take out sitting on a patio or restaurants overlooking the beach. If you come here on a rainy day, don't get too disappointed as you still can take in a little culture at one of the art galleries or the White Rock Museum. White Rock Pier is the perfect spot to catch a beautiful sunset when the weather is good. You can also check out the weather through the city live streaming camera on explorewhiterock.com before heading over. I'll leave the link in the description below. Today is day 5. It's been raining since the morning and it's predicted to keep raining for the whole day. So the plan for today is just stopping by a few parks in Burnaby and check out the Metropolis shopping mall in Metrotown, one of the biggest in Vancouver. One thing to keep in mind when traveling in Vancouver though, is that the weather is so unpredictable, especially during the rainy season, from October to March. Rain or precipitation is expected to be more than 70% of the time. A minute ago, there can be a drizzle or a shower, but the sky will clear up and the sun comes out again 1 minute later. It sounds crazy, right? So make sure you have waterproof or rain jacket and umbrella handy wherever you go. For lunch, we tried out tendon gohaku in Metrotown. We ordered the beef udon and the sashimi aimori tendon bowl, which includes some shrimp, chicken, and veggies tempura with fresh tuna, salmon scallop, and salmon roll, topped up with their house special sauce. You can add $3 for an unlimited refill of miso soup and the cabbage salad. And they also have the Hokkaido milk soft serve. It's so good, like 10 out of 10. I highly recommend it. We spent the afternoon walking around Metrotown shopping mall. It's just right next to where we had lunch. And take it easy staying inside for a rainy day. It's day 6. We start off the day with another hike. This time it's the famous Cypress Mountain. Located in West Vancouver, Cypress Provincial Park is about 30 to 40 minute drive from downtown. On the way up, there's a lookout point on your right hand side where you can have a breathtaking view over the city. You can also see the iconic Lionsgate Bridge from here. Back to our trip up the Cypress Mountain, there aren't many people along the way. At some point, it starts becoming quite foggy as we are higher up now, so we need to slow down significantly. And 1 minute later, we already see snow being built up along the road. To be honest, I'm quite worried as we didn't expect there's already snow up here in late October. And we only have all-season tires, not winter tires. So we're driving extra carefully. Now we understand why we don't see many people driving up here. But since we are here already, so might as well just check it out to the furthest point we can. We finally get to the base of a ski resort where the chalet is. And guess what? It's snowing when we arrived. Being one of the most popular skiing destinations in BC, Cypress Mountain hosted multiple snowboarding and skiing events during the 2010 Winter Olympics in Vancouver. This ski resort has 6 chairlifts with a total of 61 trails across Black Mountain and Mount Strachan. It feels so nice here, to be honest. I really want to come back next time to check it out. We are all the way to Horseshoe Bay Village. The lanes on the right are for entering the Horseshoe Bay Terminal in the BC ferry system. From here, you can take a ferry to Nanaimo Beach, Vancouver Island, Victoria, and many other destinations on the west coast. It was cloudy when we were at Horseshoe Bay, but now the sun has come out for us again. We are now heading to the last stop of today's Stanley Park. From West Vancouver, you can get to Stanley Park by using the Lionsgate Bridge. So now we are on the bridge. From here, you can have spectacular views of Stanley Park, the ocean, the mountains, and also the downtown Vancouver skyline. People also bike or walk up here. There's a pedestrian lane on both sides of the bridge. I heard that at night, the views are very stunning here too. We park at a parkade on Denman Street and take a walk around the Bayshore Marina. There are indoor parkades and various parking locations in this area, so you don't need to worry too much about parking. Being one of the top destinations in Vancouver, Stanley Park has a lot to offer, whether you're walking, biking, or just having some relaxing time to immerse yourself in the nature. I heard that biking along the seawall is the most popular activity here. It's such a pity that we arrived quite late in the afternoon, and there's light rain on and off, so we drive around the park instead. But if you come here on a nice day and your schedule isn't too tight, I highly recommend allocating some time to bike around to enjoy more. Day 7. Today is our last day to explore Vancouver. So instead of driving, we decide to experience the SkyTrain system here. Let's go get a ticket. We get the one-day pass, which is just $11.50, and we'll have access to SkyTrain, bus, and even the sea bus for the whole day. This is such a good option. So we are here at Coquitlam Central. We're gonna take the Millennium Line all the way to the Broadway station. Then we'll change to the Expo line and get off at the Stadium Chinatown station. Let's go, I'm so excited! There are 2 cars on the train. It's not crowded when we are on, probably because it's not within the rush hour. And the SkyTrain rides on a monorail that's elevated above rail, not like subway with each underground, so you can enjoy the view along the ride. I don't want to say this, but the SkyTrain system is definitely much better than the TTC in Toronto. We are now at Chinatown. It's just a 5-minute walk from the SkyTrain station. Our first stop is Sun Yat-sen Classical Chinese Garden. First opened to the public in 1986, this Ming Dynasty-style garden home is the first among its kind to be built outside of China, incorporating the 4 key elements of architecture, rocks, plants, and water. This garden was built to serve as a tangible reminder of the cultural and historical importance of Vancouver's Chinatown. Nowadays, it's a registered non-profit museum and venue for educational programs and cultural events, including guided tours, concerts, festivals, and exhibitions. Next, we visit the Chinese-Canadian Museum to learn more about the history and the life of the early Chinese immigrants in Vancouver. Located inside the Wingshan Building, the oldest structure in Chinatown, this museum just opened in 2023 to honor the history, contributions, and heritage of Chinese Canadians. For lunch, we check out the Viet Cambodia restaurant Nam Ben. They are very popular for their Nam Ben style noodle soup and chicken wings, but we don't feel like having deep fries, so we just order the grilled chicken instead. There's also a Chinatown storytelling center if you want to learn more about the history of Vancouver Chinatown. For all these gardens and museums, you can get a ticket on site or bundle with other Vancouver attraction tickets on vancouverattractions.com for a discounted ticket. I'll leave the link in the description below. Having seafood is top of my checklist when visiting Vancouver. We go to Fanny Bay Oyster Bar in downtown. During the happy hour from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m., the oyster is only $2 each. We also ordered a mussel and clam combo in white wine and garlic sauce. Everything is so good, I highly recommend it. Another major thing to do in downtown Vancouver is to walk around Gastown and check out the steam clock that was built in 1977 and is powered by steam. It's one of the only 6 functioning steam clocks in the world. With the SkyTrain one-day pass, you can also take the sea bus from Gastown to Lonsdale Quay and North Vancouver. This is a very cool experience for me, and I think it's a perfect way to enjoy Vancouver waterfront at night. Before we leave, we want to try out a dim sum place in Vancouver to see how it is compared to Toronto. We go to Lee Garden Seafood Restaurant in Coquitlam. They're pretty good too, but I personally still prefer dim sum in the GTA with more options and at a more affordable price. We are now heading to the airport to fly back to Toronto. This is my first time in Vancouver, and as a nature person, I really fall in love with this city. How's your experience in Vancouver? Leave a comment below to share yours. Thank you for watching this vlog and see you in the next one. Bye!